Okay, good. That's important.
Did you get a haircut just for the podcast, Tristan?
No, I did not. I have a wedding tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Would you get a haircut for the podcast?
Of course. I'd shave it all off for the podcast.
Do you want to be the best man on my podcast?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I'd have to think about it.
Okay.
Tristan,
Nick.
will you be my podcaster, bro?
I think technically I am the best man, and then you're the bride, and Nick's
I'm
Yeah,
the
we're-
bride?
Yeah, you are.
But he's doing most of the work. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, no. Much like a wedding, it's that he's doing all the work and I'm trying to make it all about me.
Yeah. You're the pretty face. Dude.
Yeah. See, no, I was having it filmed now. It's now the added pressure of having to look good on camera.
I mean, I don't think people care.
That's true.
I think everyone's looking at my side profile right now. And,
Yeah.
and thinking,
no,
like,
I think our intended audience, which is like just a bunch of like dudes hanging out, like I don't think they would. Do you think they're gonna care if I look like a loser?
I don't think they will.
Okay.
I think they already think you're a loser.
I think they're
Okay.
gonna be pulling up the video and like pausing and just like, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah,
right there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna be able to look at Riley's cantle tilt on that. He's not, you know.
Oh man, I wish I had switched out my kicks for this, but hey, they don't look that bad. I did.
Yeah.
Riley, I threw them away, dude.
You did it.
I threw away the
You did.
the $30 Walmart work shoes that
And
I
I'm
got.
telling you, you can never own another pair of those again. Okay?
All right, we'll
I always
see.
say this. If you're not running, there is no reason to own running shoes. There's no excuse.
Actually, Nick, I do think you should get closer. I think.
Closer?
I think.
Let's see.
There we go.
I do like the idea of me just kind of like hovering off camera, just like right out of the frame. Just this disembodied voice.
I don't like that. I don't like you are the co-host of this podcast.
Yeah, you're
Or maybe I could be like right behind the curtain. You know, my head's just kind of peeking out through.
You peeking.
Just like you guys
every
know,
now and
I'm just
again.
watching over
He's
you
like,
guys.
good
you know?
point, Tristan. All right, I'm going back to bed.
I'll let you guys go on for like 3-4 minutes, and then whenever you say something, I'll spend pop in my head like, you guys can't say that.
I'm gonna edit it. Just pop me. I'm gonna edit that out.
All right. So what's the movie today?
The movie today. Welcome back to Let 'Em Watch, by the way.
Yes, we forgot the intro.
Do we have
That's
to talk
my
to the
bad.
camera? Do we have to talk to the camera, or can we just?
I mean, I
hang
guess we
out?
can.
I like
if we want
occasionally
to.
like referencing the camera, but I think
Okay.
this is just because this is more like a conversation. You know, like you wouldn't be staring at the wall while you're having a conversation.
But I think for the intro,
Mm-hmm.
when we say let him watch,
Okay.
we should look at the camera.
Should we point as well?
Okay.
We can.
Hey guys, welcome back to the latest episode of Let 'Em Watch. I'm here. No, I'm not doing that. I'm never
Yeah,
gonna
you
edit
can.
it.
You can
No.
if you want to, dude.
No, we're gonna edit that out, Nick. no, 'cause the video.
Okay, for this, I don't know like how the editing is gonna go so far.
Honestly,
so
I think
we'll-
for the video, just leave it as like however it comes out. To be honest with you.
With
That's
Blender,
probably
it's
what I'm
pretty
gonna do.
easy. I think
it's just gonna be a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm sure I should be able to pick it up fairly quickly.
I think when Riley does that, you have to zoom in on him, and I think that would be a good idea.
I think I'm gonna cut the entire last 5 minutes, to be honest. But this is Let 'Em Watch.
This is Let 'Em Watch.
You can hear me. You can watch me say it now.
Mhm.
I'm your co-host,
Yeah.
Nick Jenkins,
Riley Adams.
Riley Adams.
Yes.
And
And I'm Tristan Andrews.
Mm-hmm. And we
what-
did, and I did.
Yes.
I think the pressure was under us to get the camera because if you remember on one of the last episodes, I did point out that we have a podcast called Let 'Em Watch that's only available through audio. So I think now it's important that we, have a camera. So people
you should
can-
be able to watch the podcast.
Yes.
Let them watch.
Yes.
You know?
We have to let them watch.
We have to let them watch. You let them watch is what the fans were saying this entire time that we've only been releasing on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're on the Apple podcast too.
That's true.
That's how I listen.
We are also on Amazon Music, which we get no listeners from, by the way, if you guys were wondering.
I mean, to be fair,
I
also
didn't even
Amazon
know.
Music doesn't have any listeners either. So I think it's just kind of the demographic.
I think I just saw it when I was setting up the podcast. I was like, okay, I guess like more platforms is good. Like I've heard of them, and then they have a bunch of like weird, like random, like streaming service that I'd never heard of either.
Really? Like what?
I mean, case in point, dude, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it is important that the watchers are able to watch, not only listen to, but watch me and Tristan debate the most retarded things of all time. I
think it was a pretty good debate that I was right about.
It was a good debate that I was right about, but
no, that I was right.
I think it was even better debate that I was right about. I think that was the most important thing
but
of that.
the thing is, I was right.
But when I was right,
I was thinking about it today, and I was like, man, I was really right about that conversation.
I don't really think I agree with either of you, to be honest.
Oh, no, you have like your own secret third view.
That I will not be sharing live on this podcast.
But just to clarify, that your secret third view is that I'm right?
I was leaning a little bit more towards Riley's side, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
big surprise there. Oh yeah, big fucking surprise, dude.
This is this is like the bride and the groom right here, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
There's no room for the best man's opinion here.
I dug my own grave with that
Yeah.
one. But what movie are we doing?
We're talking about Office Space
Office
today,
Space.
directed by it's Mike Judge, yes.
Mike Judge, yes.
Mike
He
Judge.
wrote
Judge.
and directed this. He writer of King of the Hill and Idiocracy. Idiocracy, a documentary. In case you didn't know,
It is.
By the way, according to Reddit, as soon as Trump took office, that's when Idiocracy became a documentary.
Idiocracy is funny because the director of that movie chose Crocs as the shoes that everyone wears because he was like, these are such like retarded shoes that like nobody would actually wear them, but. Nowadays, I wear Crocs.
I still kind of hold that opinion, to be honest.
Yeah, well,
Respectfully.
Well, fuck you. I have two.
All right, disrespectfully then.
I have two pairs.
You know what? For some reason, I kind of agree with Nick on this one.
Okay, all right.
I'm just fucking around. I actually genuinely don't really have an opinion on Crocs. I never really got the hate. Like
they're comfortable and they're
I feel like
easy shoes to slip into.
I always feel like a lot of that hate was really driven from like a millennial point of like just having enjoyed Idiocracy, and they're all because you know what I mean. Like when you like pre like memes, right? Like a quote from Idiocracy had to last you guys like 10 years. Do you know what I mean? Like that was just the meme that you had.
Yeah, I never got. I did the love of Crocs come from loving that movie?
Yeah, the Crocs hate came from that movie.
Oh, Crocs hate.
The Crocs hate, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant just everyone wearing Crocs.
No, I'm saying because they made it seem like all these retards wear Crocs in the movie. So then people, on like 2010 iFunny were like, hey, yeah, Crocs are fucking retarded because I saw it in a movie by the King of the Hill guy.
I actually hadn't thought about Crocs in years until I saw you wearing them, like maybe like 6 months ago or like a year ago. Or
Yeah, you did. You were the first person
I was
to
like,
bust them out.
It wasn't even like I hate Crocs or anything. I'm just thinking like, oh, like, I didn't realize like they still like made those. To be honest,
Yeah.
I thought they were phased out when I was a young child.
No, they do.
You know what the real shoes of retards is Toms.
Toms.
Toms
yeah.
were for retards.
What are Toms?
Toms were like a pyramid scheme shoe that like they would they wanted to like destroy the developing economies in African countries because for some reason the Africans weren't able to make shoes on their own because they were donating so many Toms that they were just like, we don't need our own shoes, we can't have these.
It's exclusively worn by like women and gay men.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just picture
Okay.
picture a gay dude in like skinny jeans and like basically just picture like how like Derek from More Plates More Dates used to dress in those memes you see of him, and then just put a pair of Toms on those, and just know that another pair of Toms is going to an African guy wearing like a Cookie Monster shirt and basketball shorts with an AK-47 strapped to him.
Yeah.
And he, for some reason, because they donated those shoes, that's the reason why that country needs child soldiers to mine diamonds.
I don't think I'll be buying Johns, guys.
John.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah. No. There was like a knockoff brand that it was called like John's or something.
Now think about it. I was never like much of a Crocs kid. I was a big like Wheelies kid though. You remember Wheelies?
Oh yeah, I had
I
Wheelies.
didn't have the
Wheelies were
coordination.
making kind of a comeback. I saw them like on the Instagram advertisements, which it's kind of crazy to think about that Instagram advertisements.
Well, you're gonna see them again after this podcast. Dude.
Oh,
True.
The
yeah.
same, the same ad. I
You're gonna
guarantee it.
We got to get people to start seeing the Let 'Em Watch advertisements.
I mean,
Yeah.
like I said it in the chat the other day, like fucking this one guy from work. I don't know how I'm gonna like bleep anything out or whatever, but like Big John, like in the middle of lumber, like I was just like walking around like minding my own business. He's like, "Hey, let him watch."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh,
hell yeah!" Darlene is an avid listener. Now.
I do appreciate the support.
shout out to Darlene then,
Shout out to Darlene. Darlene
and to Big John,
specifically.
and to Big
And to
John.
Big John, yes sir.
And to I mean I'm gonna name drop a few people if you
Okay,
don't
go
mind.
for it.
That everybody that is gonna be so Seth, you get to be on here. Nick, C's, Hector, Ricky. You guys are all gonna be on here eventually.
Yeah,
So
those
everybody keeps
guys.
asking me,
Those guys. Thanks for being Let 'Em Watch fans.
and you're all gonna get on here, and we're gonna talk about how I'm right. Or we're gonna talk about how I was right yesterday.
No, you should debate him and tell him why he's wrong and retarded. The other day at Home Depot, I saw Michael Butterfield
Oh, from
Start New
oh
Financial.
my goodness, how is he?
Bro, he looks completely different.
Does he look more or less Asian now?
Less actually.
Really?
Like he looks beefed up.
Okay.
Like no more glasses.
Okay.
He had like a hat on. Nick, you saw him.
But I never knew Michael.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You,
That,
like, when I saw when I
did it. Oh my God.
He only worked at the Corona office.
you
I only
didn't-
interviewed
oh
at
my
the Corona
God.
office.
He
So I
never
saw,
came
like,
to the
You never
Norco
met
one.
Michael.
No, because I saw you and him like going up and be like, "Oh, dude, like from Start New Financial." And I was like, "I've never seen this guy in my life."
No, so
Like,
Michael was actually a family heirloom for me because before I worked with him at Start New Financial, my dad worked with him at AutoZone. So that was like kind of like
he's
a.
kinda
I think
like
you've
your
mentioned him
inheritance.
before on the pod.
Have we? No, I don't. Maybe what I remember about Michael is that I never knew that he was Vietnamese from looking at him in the office, and
Yeah.
then he showed me his driver's license, and he looked like he was like a Vietnamese immigrant. Like it was like insane.
Looks like
the
he's
difference.
speaking in the trees.
Yeah.
what did you think he was originally?
Just like a white dude. His name's Butterfield.
I didn't even know he was Vietnamese until right now. To be honest.
Yeah.
But you're saying he looked even less Asian now,
Dude, yeah, he looked like beefed up. Like he looked like a veteran, dude. Like it was crazy. He was pretty cool. And he was like, Tristan, and I was like, who the hell is this guy? And then he was like, Michael from Start New Financial, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was wild. It was
He had some of the funniest because he was so like not like nervous on the phone, but he was sounded like so like innocent on the phone.
Yeah.
And I always remember that lady that she was talking about her credit card debt, and she was like, "Yeah, Michael, I just been taking it up the butt dry with no KY." Just like some 70-year-old lady dropping that on him.
I could only imagine seeing Michael's face after hearing that.
That, and I remember too, he was like referring to a woman as his client one time, and she was like, "Oh, I'm your client."
Some of those people would get freaky. Dude.
They would. I never got one.
I think if it got rid of their credit card debt, then probably freakier than they would care to admit.
Yeah.
So true. So
Yeah.
true. We've had some. I wish we could have saved those calls. We should have
I
saved them on
know,
like a
dude,
Google
I know.
Drive or something. Like the one Jamaican guy that I kept on dealing with. He kept on calling me over and over again. He was from Jamaica, New York, and he was just Jamaican. And he would call me every single week, if not every day. Like. What is happening? What is happening with my card? My credit score? And I'd be like, sir, you gotta just calm down, okay? I know your credit score looks abysmal right now, and I know that this is kind of a scam just to get this company money.
Hey, I know we ruined your financial standing.
But and then I was like fired, so I didn't have to deal with him. But now
Yeah.
I can only think of like I'm sorry, Jamaican man in Jamaica, New York, for what I did to you. But it was all for Chuck and Dom. You can blame them. Chuck and Dom, if you're listening to this, fuck you. We hate you.
Yeah.
And we hope you die.
Chuck, if you're listening to this, no, I've done cocaine off of your family Christmas card. Just know that your beautiful unvaccinated children have part of an 8-ball spread out across them.
Just know that like for the last 6 months working in the Norco office, I was drunk every single day.
I think Dom knew. I think that's partially why you.
I don't think he knew. I think just like my work was just shit. Like I was barely getting deals, especially like the last like 2 months. Like I was not getting deals. Like that's what they would do. They would like every time they would get a new person in there, they would only focus on them for one.
Yeah.
But two, if they were getting deals, they would just kill off the people that.
Bless you.
Excuse me. They would just kill off the people that weren't getting deals.
Yeah. Yeah, because that job, I noticed that. Like, it's like they would just there was a rotating new batch of like 22-year-olds every now and again, because you could only do that job like mentally and like morally for so long before you're like, I want to get drunk every day.
Speaking of Star New Financial, Office Space.
Yes, that's kind of where I thought we were going with
Yes,
this.
it is a very reminiscent movie
is
of Star New Financial.
Especially when we moved into because the old office or the Corona office, that one was like kind of nice actually. That one was, we had a security guard and shit.
I was hoping to work at that office, to be honest, and then
brother.
the Norco office was a lot more dreary and depressing, to be honest.
The Norco office felt like someone made it in Blender. Like it felt like AI generated to be in that.
Yeah, no, it felt like a corporate hellscape.
It was horrible.
Like the Riverside office, actually, it had like a little more life to it, and it felt like I was working somewhere professionally.
Exactly.
But
Yes.
like when
it was like high end, it was what, like on the 4th floor, like
Yeah.
the nice like glass windows and
With a
stuff.
nice view.
like at the Norco office, there were like tweakers every once in a while, homeless
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like it was a real downgrade.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it just I think everyone felt that too.
I noticed after we went to the Norco office, everyone got fatter. They hired. They started hiring bigger and bigger people. Because it started with Melissa. Melissa came back, and then Fat Amber.
Oh my god, dude!
Big Fat Amber.
Big old Amber.
She was quite the trip.
She was a character.
I always
say.
remember her saying that like she like had to buy her kid like toys at the swap meet because she spent all of her paycheck on like weed. Like that was.
Finding your Instagram profile was quite a trip, to be honest.
Disgusting.
Good god.
Was it her Instagram or her TikTok? Was it her Instagram,
TikTok.
right? TikTok?
I'm pretty sure.
Do you remember when Melissa sent Bishoy her tits?
Yes.
And as we were telling him to do it, he was like, "No, she's gross, bro." And we were like, "Yeah, I know, but just see how far you can keep going. See if she'll do it."
Do you think Bashoy cracked that? I think he did without telling us.
No, I don't think Bishoy would crack, and you can attest.
I don't
to
think
this.
Bishoy would ever put the effort into.
Yeah,
that.
Bishoy wouldn't even crack an attractive woman.
But the thing is, like, he wouldn't have to put any effort with Melissa.
No, I'm saying.
I mean that little bit of effort is still more effort than he would put in my opinion.
If Bishoy has to drive to it, he won't do it. Like,
what if she drove to him?
He would be like, "Sorry, I have church."
Crazy,
He would,
dude.
He would.
But he's got the effort enough to go to the casino.
Yeah. No. This is what and he agreed with me on that. I told him, I was like, Bishoy you will not go anywhere if there's not stakes.
Yeah.
Because he would always come over here for the UFC fights. Because he was betting on them.
Yeah.
But anytime we were like, "Hey, we're having a party. Hey, we're having some beers," he was like, "Oh, sorry, I got midnight mass in June." You know?
Oh my god, Bashoy.
Yeah.
He's also a listener though.
He's a follower.
I'm sure he's like a Reels watcher. Is what I'll categorize.
Yeah,
him under,
he's definitely a real.
Listening to a podcast is way too much work.
I just want him. I do want him. I mean, I guess he can know this. I don't know if he'll listen to this specifically, but I've had him in I moved his messages to my general like a month ago, and he has not stopped sending me memes since. Because he never looked at anything I sent him. So I was like, okay, I can't even do this anymore. I can't maintain this relationship.
Knowing the memes that Bashoy used to send in the group chat,
I do miss them occasionally. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I miss a good Hawk Tua meme. Unironically.
No, we've been getting those from Caleb, except Caleb's are a little more freaky. He's sending like midgets and I don't know, just like there was like in the blend there was that one video of like it was like Persian or something like that. It had Arabic writing. It was just people making food for like 30 seconds, and it had no comments. It had like 30 likes and it said suggested for Caleb.
I've kind of stayed out of the blend after seeing some of the suggested for like Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb really has kind of ruined that for me, to be honest.
No, I like going into it. I like seeing what's suggested for you guys.
I just remember, because I saw it suggested for him in the blend, and then I sent it. It was like a fake quote from Draymond Green, and it just said "kill all white people."
I do remember.
And it made me laugh.
Yeah,
there was. I actually experienced like a thing I've seen in reels where like the girl I went out with today, she was like, what kind of videos do you get in your reels? And I was like, oh, brother. Yeah. I was just like, did a lot of cats.
See, when I first started talking to Darlene, and when we like follow each other on Instagram, I nipped it in the bud.
You cleaned up.
Not cleaned up. I nipped it in the bud and I sent her what was popping up in my reels. I was like, look at this like retardation that goes on in my reels, and she was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. I was like, yeah.
Before you go on a date, you're just so you know, I'm a really big Kanye fan. I'm a big fan
of the guy. Yeah, but yeah, Office Space. Let's get into this movie because I just got done watching it.
So, which of the bosses in Office Space would you say Chuck and Dom are? Because Dom is definitely the Lumbergh.
Yeah. If you could just get those reports done, that'd be great.
Yeah, Riley, if you could just pick up the phone a little more.
Yeah, Chuck. I feel like he'd be one of the Bobs.
Yes.
That was kind of the impression I got, to be honest. Like a more like malicious Bob.
Yeah.
The one that was like eager to fire.
Yeah.
The one with the one who's played by what's his name?
I know the guy you're talking
The white
about.
guy with the. I mean, they're both
the kind of
white guys,
tall, the
I'm
tall
not
white guy.
Tall, skinny white guy, not short, fat white guy.
Yeah, Chuck is definitely that guy.
Yeah, I would say so because he's like he had like a almost like a very fake personality in the movie itself.
It's like an intense like niceness.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, where
completely
it's
like disingenuous.
Where you know he gets into his car after work and immediately just starts crying because
Yeah.
he can't like maintain that level of like energy for the entire day.
Exactly, and like, that would be a Chuck. That would be a Chuck right there. I gotta say, my favorite character is Milton.
Okay.
Love Milton.
Stephen Root.
Huh?
Stephen Root.
The actor who plays him, Stephen.
Oh,
Root.
that's him.
He is very funny.
Yes.
He's he's just I don't know. I just like
Yeah.
it's just his little mumbling and then like the one scene where he's like I'm gonna set the office on fire.
I loved when rewatching it, just trying to hear what he was mumbling under his breath.
Yeah.
They're, like,
He is saying
whatnot throughout the
it's
film.
very Boomhauer-esque kind of character, which I guess kind of makes sense for Mike Judge.
But
I do love the idea of you just where they're talking about there was a glitch in the system where they just kept paying him, so we've actually decided to just fix that, and the problem will just kind of fix itself.
I laughed pretty hard at that part where they were like, actually, we found out that we laid him off 5 years ago, but he just never left. And there was just a glitch in the payroll where it just kept on paying him. I mean, props to him. He was still getting paid, He just didn't have to do anything. So that, what's it called? Ron Livingston's character. Love him.
Yeah, great.
Love him. Very Jared Core-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after the hypnosis.
Very, very, very relatable character, honestly.
Even for me,
Well, I was watching it with Jared, and I had that part where he was like, "I don't like my job. I think I'm just gonna not go." And Jared looked at me. He was like, "Dude, that's me."
Tristan, you're definitely the neighbor. His neighbor.
You're
The guy just on the couch. Look at these tits, guys.
You know that's Rex Kwon Do from Napoleon Dynamite.
Really?
Yeah, same guy.
I did recognize
same
him
guy.
from that, I'm not gonna lie.
Same
Okay,
guy.
I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite in years, but I know Rex Kwon Do.
Same guy, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was him. Who was another familiar face in the movie? Jennifer Aniston, of course.
So the guy that plays Lumberg is Ricky Bobby's dad from Talladega Nights.
No way.
Yeah, it's his dad.
Dude, what a range!
Right?
What an acting range. No, but there was someone other than Lumberg. There was
You ever seen the show Friends?
Yes, I have. We discussed this on the last podcast.
The girl that is
What's her
Ron
name?
Livingston. I don't Courtney Cox, I think. She's in this show called Seinfeld that ran for a while.
Oh yeah, she was Seinfeld's girlfriend. I forgot. I forgot about that. Okay, well,
The Seinfeld guys.
No, I know Jennifer Aniston. But no, there was another familiar face. I can't put my finger on it.
I couldn't.
And I was like, oh, he's in this movie?
It could be Stephen Root.
No. You know, that could just be wrong. Yeah, I think I'm wrong on that one. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Do you think they would ever do a Palestinian Seinfeld to give it Seinfeld was a Jewish Seinfeld? Do you think they would do a Palestinian Seinfeld, like Sunnifeld or something?
Sunnifeld. Kramer would have to have a bomb strapped to his chest, and
he would walk into Jerry's apartment with a bomb strapped to his chest.
It's like, Jerry, look what I found.
George would join the Taliban just to get pussy.
Yeah.
And Elaine's dating some new guy, but she can't tell if he's like a translator for the U.S. military or not.
Ah, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. What's it called? But like Elaine would be covered up at all times.
Oh, of course, naturally.
Yeah.
They get no. It's she's like Georgie, is this cashmere? It's a hijab. It's just a full hijab and cashmere.
Yeah. He gives her a new hijab, and she's like, "What's this red speck on here? What's this red dot?" It's like, "What are you talking about?" Listen, I didn't see that when I bought it.
He just stones her to death. He just kills her immediately.
No, I think Muslim Kramer would be a funny.
Muslim Kramer would rule. Dude.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. He's like, he's like, he goes to the store. He's like, Jerry, this is not quality kebab. This is not quality kebab. You have to go back and you have to return it. Kramer, I can't return kebab. You have to. So the soup Nazi, it's the soup Mossad agent. Well,
I'm trying to think. No, soup Nazi. No.
Yeah, soup Mossad.
Soup Mossad.
Or soup
Soup IDF soldier.
IDF
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like Mossad would be better.
Mm-hmm.
That fits a little bit better.
I'm just it's like them and they're like it's like they're trying to like it's like Kramer and he's like has access to like 4 tickets to Mecca. But they have to get through Israel in order to, and then so they have to get through Israel in order to get to Mecca. And the problem they encounter is that there's traffic in Israel, and they're stuck in traffic.
That's their biggest complaint about the whole place. Like, this place is pretty nice, actually. But the goddamn traffic.
I just love the idea of it's like Jerry looking out his window, and there's just like shrapnel flying by.
Oh, look at that. Or like the very last episode when they all see the guy like getting mugged and they do nothing about it and they get arrested for some stupid law. It's like Good Samaritan law where you like have to involve yourself or something like that. Does a law like that actually exist? Or was that just something that they put in there?
I think that's something they definitely made up for for Seinfeld.
But yeah, it would be funny like they're just like there's like watching like Christians being like hung or something like that, or like being pushed down steps, and they're like, oh okay. Then an IDF soldier like sees them, they're like, you're not supposed to be here.
It's just crazy. It's like Jerry, they wanted me to kiss the wall. Kiss a wall? Why would you kiss a wall? The only thing I kiss is one of my wives.
Yeah. How would Jerry Seinfeld's stand-up comedy go?
Okay, I'm trying to think of like, or is it still specifically based in Palestine, or is it just Muslim?
I guess we could go just Muslim.
Just Muslim. Okay. You put me on the spot here.
What's the deal with kefir?
That's what I'm. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I'll come back to it later.
What's the deal with goat pussy?
Come back to it later.
So yeah, back to Office Space. What are our thoughts on it?
I liked it. It's nice, short, and concise. The second half, I don't know if I like the tonal. Not the tonal. I think it gets a little too bit like out there for me.
It focuses too much on the plot because it's a really a vibes movie for the first like 45 minutes, and that's the best part of the movie.
Oh yeah, because like once it gets to the end, then they start like freaking out, or like then the conflict comes in, but like. I feel like they had to put that in, just like to keep it a movie. You know? But like I do like how it doesn't drag. Like
it's still fun throughout.
But I just like how the whole movie just like it doesn't drag. Like there's always something go. It's like a good, fun like comedy movie. That's like actually just very. I love all the insertions of rap in it.
Yes,
like all the old rap. It's
he had to fight for that. Apparently, he had to like really like. They had to push the studio to let him use that music.
Really?
Yeah, because they didn't like it for like because like he was trying to explain the contrast of them working in the office is what makes it funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And they didn't like because like rap music wasn't like as mainstream at the time. It was still like mainstream, but it wasn't like.
Wasn't it made in the early 2000s?
Late 90s.
99, I think.
Yeah.
98.
Well, but he talks about how he's a programmer for changing all the code to like 2000.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, no, that's like he had to like fight to keep that like in the movie.
Like late 90s, like rap was like at its height.
But it was still thought of. It was like it was like categorized like Marilyn Manson and like Doom and this caused Columbine.
Oh,
Yeah, they were worried that if
gotcha.
somebody watched them destroy the printer in Office Space, they were going to shoot up a classroom. That was why that movie failed at the box office, because it was going to cause
Did
too
it
many.
fail at the box
It
office?
did. All of his movies like don't do well on box office, and then they do great on DVD.
They become like cult classics.
Exactly.
Cult classics.
Exactly. You shoot up your
Gotcha.
school 20 years later because you saw Office Space.
Yeah, because I the first time I watched it was on an airplane. I think it was like, because I used to work that vape job. I think it was like my first flight. I think going. And I was like, damn, I'm glad I don't live like that. Because like,
My life's so cool.
yeah, it was, dude. Like, I was literally like a traveling vape salesman.
That is a fun job.
I was getting my hotels paid for, my gas paid for. Like, I could do literally anything I wanted to. I like honestly, I just had to sell like a few bottles like a day, and I could do whatever the fuck I wanted.
That rules.
And like, what did I do at that time? I did Nas for a month straight, or nitrous. For 1 month.
You and the big man. You and the
Me. Hey, Kanye knows what's up.
And speaking of vape, can I hit that?
I guess.
Thank you. Would you say that perhaps at some point, if you were hanging out with your cousin reading dirty magazines, and you saw two young gentlemen kissing, and I know what that shit means?
No, that never happened to me. Actually, I was never shown anything dirty by anyone.
I wasn't either. I kind of found it on my own.
No, I did have a friend named Adam Becker. He used to be like my best friend until he sold $200 for me on my birthday.
Oh, I remember that. You told me. Not remember that. You told me about that.
Yeah. He what's it called? He showed me Newgrounds.
Huh?
And he showed me there were a bunch of sex games on there. We would just we wouldn't jerk out. We would just sit there and with like boners and just watch them like play the games
It's
together.
like a bonding activity for you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it that, but like I would like spend the night at his house.
Dude, I'm so hard right now. Dude, me too.
Like he had a computer. And so like, and his parents were super lax. Like he had like a black mom, white dad, so it was like super lax. And like we would like play WWE on his Xbox, and like I think one time we set down like a bunch of like couch pillows and stuff, and started doing like WWE moves.
Oh,
We were acting like we were punching each other and shit like that.
I just the idea of like it's like just a black mom walking in, just being like, "Y'all watching porn, honey? All right, y'all have fun now."
No, I remember one time she almost caught us. Like she opened the door and he was quick with it, dude. You could tell he was a veteran at this shit because he exited out of that shit so quick. Didn't even exit out, just did the little line, so it just like minimized it. And yeah, dude, my heart was racing. I think we were playing. When that happened, we were playing this space-based one. We were in like a spaceship, and there were a bunch of like big tittied animated women.
She's like, "All right, y'all boys, don't get hard now."
Just make sure you don't touch each other, okay?
I don't know what your daddy gonna do. He come home, he sees that.
Yeah, Adam Becker. Yeah, he was a cool guy until, of course, that one day. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and like a lot of time, like probably throughout the whole movie, I was just thinking of starting to find
100, without a doubt.
like that. I think we made jokes about that while we were in the office.
Yeah, because I remember once. Do you remember when they did like a Hawaiian shirt day?
Crazy.
Like they did in the movie, and I was like, I can't believe like you're unironically doing this.
Yeah, we're living in it.
Chuck was the kind of guy to watch Office Space and then like come back from that and be like, I don't see what his problem was. I don't get it. I don't understand what's the issue. Like yeah, Chuck would think that like Lumbergh is the hero of this movie.
So true. He's like, why aren't his employees listening to him?
Yeah.
Why don't his employees like him?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
What is this Milton character? Why do they even have him hired?
I do love the one line from the Indian guy where he's like, if we're not careful, dude, we could be working this job for the next 50 years. And he's like, I would love to have that kind of job security. Because that is with Indian dudes, it's just like their mind at least in my perception of my experience with them, I do have a lot of experience, is that to me, it's what they want to do is they want to get like a software security job, or no, excuse me, like a software engineering job at Microsoft that pays like $120,000 a year, and they want to wear skinny jeans with running shoes, with the leather jacket, and they want to drive like some kind of BMW they lease, so they get a new one every couple of years, and they wear Aventus by Creed.
Ooh.
Or no, that's right, Creed by Aventus, the cologne.
Beautiful.
And they wear that to the gym, and then they just kind of like yell at you on the phone.
Dang.
And that's like what I think Indian dudes want to do.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think they got it all figured out.
Yeah. Oh, and they want to have really big hair. They want to have like really big.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Neutron kind of like.
That type of big.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
They get I think that they got it all figured out.
They got it down. I mean, they're doing more than we are.
Well, one of the funnier jokes I liked was when the two Bobs, they were like reading the names. They're like, this guy's name is Nug. Not gonna work here anymore. It's got like little funny things. It's not like over the top funny, you know, or like I don't know, like parody funny or whatever. It's like it's got like small little funny moments that make it
just
even
little
funnier.
like offhand remarks, you know.
Yeah, I mean, even at the beginning of the movie, when what's his name is listening to the rap in his car, and he's like,
locks the door.
He locks the door and turns the music down. It's so good. It's so good. It's like, and yeah, it's like a subtle funny. I guess is the best word for it. Subtle funny.
He does have one of my favorite lines of all time in a movie, genuinely, is the like, you've been missing a lot of work lately. It's like, I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob. But genuinely like one of my favorite. It's like it's so simple, but it's like it feels so clever also watching it.
Mm. And I think bosses really should watch it, because like the point he makes when the Bobs are questioning him, and he's like there's no incentive for me.
So true.
Like I can make so much money for this company, but there's no the one thing he says when he's like that's just enough to have somebody work hard enough to not get fired.
Yes.
And like that's it.
Yeah.
And that's with most jobs. Like nobody's gonna go over the top unless you're working in Garden and Home Depot. then you really want to make your name.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, dude, there's just no incentive for working hard or making a company more money.
Yeah.
That's why I love like the sales like base pay plus commission jobs. Like those are some of the best jobs, because if you don't make sales, you still get paid, but it gives you an incentive to actually work.
Yeah, like I think that like, because it is, and I think that's the point he makes in the movie as well, where it's like, if I make the company more money but I don't make any money, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing all this for the company, but what the fuck is the company doing for me?
Exactly.
So.
And yeah, it's like somewhere along the line, like we did forget that like nobody wants to have a job.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Nobody works for Dell because they love software.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They work for Dell so they can have like retirement and like, you know, like own a home, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they work for Dell, they're definitely gonna work. They're definitely gonna own a home.
Yeah, and a BMW and that leather jacket and the skinny jeans and
the big hair.
Aventus by Creed.
Yes, 100%.
I can't remember if it's Creed by Aventus. I'm pretty sure it's Aventus. Aventus by Creed is the cologne.
This movie is so dated too.
Yeah,
like when they were talking about firing the Indian guy and the other guy and the nerdy guy, and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna replace him with like a 22-year-old Singaporean. Like nowadays, you're replacing the Singaporean with an Indian guy,
True.
you know. So it's funny, those little. I love watching older movies and seeing the little dated stuff like that. Or like when he's trying to turn off his computer and save everything, it's going super slow.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
like the 3D pie charts and everything like that. I was like, man, what a simple time.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, man, you thought this was as bad as it could get.
Oh,
you really thought.
They could never even conceive of Instagram Reels. Dude.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this movie would be like over, like very much shorter if they just had Reels. He would just at his desk watching Reels. That'd be the whole movie. He wouldn't even think to, you know, stop doing anything.
But they had none of that. He had Milton who would call him. That was about it.
Yeah, it would be great if they did like a Office Space, but at Start New, because that would just be the, you know, when they're like so what do you do, and you'd be like I get drunk. I get drunk and scam people.
I get drunk, and let me tell you, Bob, it makes me work better.
It's like, yeah, it's like the incentive for me, alcohol.
Yeah.
The liquor store across the street.
Yeah,
see that?
yeah. What's my incentive for working here at the liquor store next door?
Just making it to lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just making it to lunch. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite part of the day, Pink Whitney.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I wouldn't drink the Pink Whitney.
yeah, it's
I mean, like when you guys had
Yeah.
it, then I would, but I would never like buy it myself.
what were you buying?
But I was buying like first it was the shooters.
Yeah, I
First I
remember
was
the
buying the little
shooters.
shooters, and I would like get like 2 of those, and then eat my burger basket, half of my burger basket.
Which I would,
burrito.
and then I would drink some Pink Whitney, and I would have the other half of that breakfast burrito.
God, those breakfast burritos were so
They
good.
were
I think we
so
talked
fire.
about this on. It was the last episode, the episode before, but they came up, and I always think about them. To be honest. That was like my sole, like, good memory from starting. I would say.
Next time we're on 6th Street, we got to go to Burger.
I'm
Basket.
down.
Like just for one of those burritos.
We got to get no. Okay, yeah. This is what the classic. This is the classic combo. It was something, an item from Burger Basket, and then you would go to the vape shop right next to it. You would buy a shroom drink, and then you would put a shooter of something in the shroom drink.
No, I would drink the shooter straight and then drink the shroom drink as a chaser.
Oh, I like to like sip while I was working.
No.
So for
you
me,
know me, I'm a straight shooter.
You were
bro.
a straight shooter.
I would,
You
I would
were.
just.
You have upper management written all over you, bro.
Nice reference. I understood that reference, bro.
That was a reference to Office Space. It's a
Oh,
movie by
really?
Mike Judge.
1999.
Oh, interesting.
I was just thinking about the time that it's just like I called in late to work solely so
Yeah.
me and Jared could sit in the parking lot and drink Buzz Balls for an hour.
I didn't need to call in late to work. I had them in my car already, ready to go. But this is one of those movies where I don't think you can remake it.
Yeah, because it captures the culture of that era so well.
Exactly. And like, yeah, another thing would be like with Instagram Reels and like short form content, you would just have a dude sitting at his desk.
It would be
just-
like a 5-minute movie.
Exactly. Like nowadays, if you're working in an office, like you already don't care. Like you don't need to go through some hypnotist or anything like that. You already don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So the whole plot of the movie is just wiped away.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wouldn't. There's there's certain movies where I watch an older movie and I'm like, they could remake this.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lethal Weapon. But they already did it with a TV show.
Oh, they did. You're
It
right. I
was
heard it was
horrible.
bad. I heard it was really bad.
It was really bad. But you could, if it done, I mean, you could still remake it.
Mhm.
Like there's just, I mean, I guess a lot of action movies you could remake.
Yeah.
But this is like, I guess comedy. Actually, no, comedy movies would be hard to remake.
Because so many of the jokes are caught up in like the era that it was made in.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well, not only that, but like, well, I mean, yeah, the jokes and also like just like the plot lines are very. I mean, it's all like. I mean, I guess that is comedy is sort of like, or a lot of comedy is. Talking about the era that you live
Yeah,
in,
exactly.
and like talking about the culture that you are.
Yeah, like
in.
no one today would get a Michael Bolton reference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't get the Michael Bolton.
Yeah, I didn't even know
when I
what
first
Michael
watched
Bolton
it. I had to
was.
look him
What?
up
I
after
thought
that,
they made
to be
up Michael
honest.
Bolton for the movie. I thought Michael Bolton was like a made up singer for the movie.
That's crazy. You've never heard like when a man loves a woman.
Yeah, but like the actual version of that song. When a man loves a woman. That's not Michael Bolton. That's
It's not.
no, that's like a black dude. When a man, who made that song? All right, well, that's
Let's see.
guys.
Let's look it up.
You guys, real quick, let him watch while I look at this song.
All right. Well, yeah. Michael. I know Michael Bolton. I could have. Well, so then does he sing a rendition of that song?
He sings a cover of the song. The song initially is by Percy Sledge. I never would have guessed the name in my
Percy
life.
Sledge.
I never would guess the name. That
do
name
like
of
That
Percy
sounds like
Sledge.
an AI generated like random name, to be
Sound like
honest.
a-
No, dude. Percy Sledge is a classic. I didn't know that. Michael
Percy
Bolton.
Sledge sounds like the name of like a henchman in like an 8-bit video game. Like somebody who would like throw items of like explosive barrels at Mario.
That is so true, actually.
Yeah, Percy Sledge.
Or like a GTA Vice City.
Yeah, or
character.
like a Mortal Kombat character you could pick. Percy Sledge.
Yeah. What would be his fatality?
Okay. So would it be singing oriented or would it be
No,
like
just based off his
Sledge?
name.
Okay. Would it be
No. Let's. What would be his powers first?
Okay, that's a good question.
I guess his name would just be Sledge.
Yeah.
And then when you read in his description, then it's like Percy, quote unquote, Sledge something.
Okay, so even though the guy who sings it is a black dude, what I'm picturing for this is like just like a hulked, like retarded white dude, right?
Yeah.
And the top of his head is like an iron.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he has like kind of like BDSM gear wrapped around his arms. You know,
Okay.
like leather straps around his
I'm
arms.
liking this.
And yeah, like his fatality is like he takes the iron part of his head and he grabs you and he just like rah, rah, rah,
Okay.
and he
That's actually a good fatality. like you just crush it, like breaks your skull in with his own skull.
head, yeah.
All
And
right.
he's an entirely like cranial based.
Yeah, because the name Percy Sledge, I would feel would be a white guy.
Definitely.
Wouldn't strike me as a black guy.
Yeah, oddly, yeah, no. I'm picturing like like just a hulked white dude.
But then on the reverse,
Okay.
Bobby Caldwell, I could imagine as a black guy,
100%.
especially with the song he like everybody thought he was a black guy when he sang or with his song.
What You Won't Do for Love.
Yeah, what you won't do for
The
love.
greatest song ever written. I mean that in a genuine sense.
I believe it.
Probably
Well,
the best song ever written.
No, I'd have to go. Fuck. What was the song? It's by Kansas. Wayward Son, by Kansas.
It's a good song. I will give you that. I think I have a more personal connection with I think everybody kind of has a personal connection with What You Won't Do for Love. It's a very universal song.
That's true. It's one of my karaoke songs.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
It is really good. I really like it.
Nick, what's the best song ever written?
It's of course Nutshell by Alice in Chains.
Very
what
appropriate
else
pick.
would it be?
Very appropriate pick. All right.
I like what you want to do for love. I mean, I don't know if it like spoke to me in the same way it spoke to you guys, but like I enjoyed like hearing you sing it for karaoke.
I like all of these songs. Dude. This is a good pick. This is a good like lineup. If you're honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Wayward Son, I think I mostly say that because like when I first listened to it, when I was in like the 8th grade, I was like, oh, this is the best song ever written.
Okay.
And so that's just stuck with me.
Well, again, that's just kind of like that personal connection that you've already built, like when you were growing up. You know.
True.
I remember I thought the greatest song of all time was "Dust in the Wind" by Kansas when I was in like the 5th grade, and I was like listening to that, and I was like, I'm gonna die. You kind of realize that?
Oh no.
Yeah.
We really are just dust in the wind.
That's like literally. I'm not even joking. That's like what I was doing.
None of this matters.
Yeah.
We're just a tiny little speck in this gigantic universe. What are we doing?
How do you guys feel about the sun exploding in 7 billion years?
Fuck.
Dude.
God damn it, dude.
I'm so scared. What are we gonna do?
We'll keep recording. Let them watch.
So true.
True.
Let 'em watch is gonna keep. We're gonna pass it on to our progeny.
We need to put it on like a rocket ship, one of these, like Apollo, like 23 or whatever they get to when they go back to sending spaceships into outer space.
Yeah. What if? So what's the rocket they send into space with all the information about human beings and it's supposed to like last for like 1 billion years or whatever? You know what I'm talking about?
It wasn't a. Yeah, it was. I actually don't. I don't know. The
You know what I'm
name of
talking
it,
about,
but
though,
I know
right?
exactly.
They need to
what you're
redo that
talking
and have
about,
our entire catalog in
Yes,
that, and they
dude.
come back and they just want to listen. They want to watch.
Yes. Yeah. Because we get. The camera turned off.
The camera is turned off.
life?
All right.
We can still
We're
keep
still
recording.
recording.
Just
All right.
hold on.
Here's what we're doing.
I'm gonna do some technical testing here, and
Okay,
you guys
okay.
carry on.
So we kind of talk shop here for a moment. So episode on Spotify. Whatever we did get, that's clips
Yeah.
on
okay.
Instagram.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
With me.
And we'll
Perfectly
make it
fine.
seem like we recorded the whole episode. But
But I mean, also we can if we put it on YouTube. What's the battery at?
what?
Okay. Is there any way we can plug it in with an extension cord, like while it's recording?
We should be able to if we have a long enough extension cord and the right.
Okay, we'll do that for the next one.
Okay, but so yeah, whatever we recorded clips.
Yes, but we can still do it on YouTube. Just put like stock video.
In between, just like so. I feel like that would look weird though, wouldn't it? Like
Stock
the first-
video or just clips of the movie. Like yeah, it'll be like but it's our first one, so people will be fine with it.
All right.
Plus we have to do YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, no, I
Have to
agree.
do YouTube
I'm
Shorts,
down.
and we have to post this on TikTok.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do.
Dude, I'm TikTok.
Do you want to handle TikTok and okay? I can do the clips on YouTube, but if you want to post the shorts,
I could do the TikTok.
okay. If you want to do the TikTok, I think that would be best.
I
for
could.
us.
I could do TikTok and the YouTube Shorts.
Okay.
I personally believe we should put the other 20 episodes onto YouTube.
I'm down. I just don't want to take the time to get all the video and stuff. You
Same,
know?
honestly. But
Well, I mean,
we can slowly.
If you just do a logo, all you have to do is put the what's it called, the audio on top of the logo, and that's it.
All right.
You know what? Just because I'm paranoid, let me make sure that we're still recording too, because we're at 50 minutes.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
That's
perfect.
I think we've crammed a lot into 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I do love it. I do love I appreciate when you keep it in sometimes when we just talk shop on the episode. I feel like that kind of like
just talk like logistics.
it really
and
brings the,
whatnot.
I feel like it really immerses the audience.
Of course, yeah. They're also behind the scenes with us.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, just so you know, for all the actual listeners, Elias, you're making decisions. You're calling the shots here, man.
For real. For Darlene, you're calling the shots.
Mhm.
You're calling the shots because you're a big fan.
Mhm.
My mom, you know, on the
Mhm.
episodes that I'm on.
I'm trying to think about who
You're
else.
calling the shots here.
Who else? I know that listens to it. Probably Lenny.
Lenny Lopez.
When are we gonna cover that movie? We got to cover
The Lenny Lopez movie?
No.
What? Well, what movie are you talking about here?
the movie. No,
What, like Lenny short film?
no. That would be hilarious. No, a fucking Memento.
Memento?
Dude, get Lenny on the podcast for Memento.
That would be very funny.
Oh,
I would like
that's not a
that.
bad idea actually. I'm thinking like maybe like end of summer. Honestly, that's not really like a summer movie for me. That's like fall.
Okay.
Okay.
I would kind of agree.
We do got to get Lenny on here though.
I'd be down. That'd be very funny.
Yeah.
He was the first person to ever put me on a podcast.
For real.
Which I now deeply regret some of the things I may
Why?
have said. You know what? I don't, because you got to think, like, my whole job, my aspiration is to basically say things that would sink anybody else's career. So you know what? No, I don't. What is it? What does he say in Vice? You ever see Vice where he's like at the end when he turns to the camera and he's like I will not apologize for being your servant. He's crying.
Yeah, that's how you should be.
Yeah.
You should be
Serve the American people, dude.
for
Yeah.
real. Who does he play?
Dick Cheney,
the evil
the
guy.
goat.
Dick Cheney.
Oh my God, I love that movie so much.
Sorry, dude. Jesus.
It's okay. No, I'm just really passionate about. I'm
Raise your voice
look.
at me, dude.
I'm sorry. I get really passionate about a few things, okay? And there's three main things I get passionate about.
You just put up four
the
fingers.
cart, the geek bar,
Yeah.
pussy,
Yeah.
and French fries.
That was four things, brother.
and you know what? And on a good day, the printing press. All right, those are the three things. Those are the three main things
Caleb Core moment.
that I get concerned with. If you're not waking up every day, thinking about the cart, the geek bar, the printing press, and pussy and French fries.
Some really good French.
This is Maslow's hierarchy of needs right here.
Oh man. Oh, but yeah, with the recording, just put. We need to make a logo. We'll make a logo. I'll get a logo made up.
You don't like my my image flip Times New Roman?
No, I do. But you
Mhm.
say you don't want to put the work into that, which is fine. But we'll just make a logo so that we can put the other 20 episodes on YouTube.
Okay,
And plus on there we can get a lot more comments.
we can.
So I say we release one of those like every 3 days,
Mhm.
and then release this and then.
Do you still
release
watch
these
stuff on
ones, like-
YouTube?
Yes.
Really? Do you have
There's
like
so
premium?
many people that watch stuff on YouTube.
No. I know a lot of people. What I'm saying, for me at least personally, like the amount of ads, it's like unwatchable at this point. I can't even.
But there's so many people with YouTube Premium.
Yes, I know. I'm not one of those.
I know you're
people.
not, but you're not everybody.
No,
brother.
I'm not saying I'm just talking about my personal. I'm just kind of complaining here about YouTube.
Yeah, no. Nick has YouTube Premium.
I couldn't wake up in the middle of the night to fucking Capital One ads anymore.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though.
But when I put on like the Come Town podcast, like when I'm sleeping, I don't ever get ads, except for at the very beginning, like when I click on it.
I think it's because it's live.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's why.
exactly.
But I'll try to fall asleep to like an 8 hour like learn Spanish, and in the middle of Spanish, it's like, if you can guess how many subscriptions you have, like I'll give you this purse or whatever, and then it's
You
like,
wake up to that though?
No, I don't wait. No. So I'll be trying to fall asleep. Like I haven't fallen asleep yet. I did think it was very funny because I think I've told you this. I have ads. I have targeted ads turned off on YouTube, so they just send you fucking anything, dude.
Yeah.
And so it is very funny because it's like this financial app, right? And for one, it's like this girl. For there's one targeted to girls, and it's this girl, and she's like, if you can guess how many subscriptions you have, I'll give you this designer bag, right? And the girl's like, I'm guessing I only got like Netflix. And then the girl's like, you have 13 subscriptions. And then they just, right? And then there's one, right? And I recently got another one, and it's two guys. And one of the guys is like, he's like, all right, I'll tell you what, if you tell me how many subscriptions you have, you can get out of this ice bath. And then it zooms out, and it's like him just in like a fucking Joe Rogan, like cold plunge thing. And it's like, this is what men and women are. It's designer bag and cold plunge.
Yeah. That's what we can break it down to.
Yeah.
Honestly. I've never, or actually no, I've done an ice plunge once.
Really? How was it?
It was bad.
Okay.
It was very cold.
Did it change your entire outlook on life?
Of course. What do you think the point of the ice plunge is?
Right.
It's to change your perception.
That's why like Rogan has like a new opinion on something like every podcast, because he keeps cold plunging.
Exactly.
He comes out like a newborn baby every time, just ready to soak up whatever horse shit the guest is gonna talk about.
It's like, really?
Yeah.
Really? That's what we should do with guests, dude. It's
Just like act like we don't know anything.
Yeah, no, anything they say we agree with.
It's so funny.
Just act like we have no idea like what they're talking about, but like are so interested.
We're just like, comedy. You do that on a stage?
Whoa. You hold a mic by your mouth and you say things to people? That's crazy.
And you want them to laugh.
Oh. Why? What's the point in that? What do you get out of that?
Yeah.
You telling me you make food at Carl's Jr.? What is Carl's Jr.? Who's Carl? And his son, Junior?
Yeah.
Where's the original Carl?
Because so with Wendy's, right? You think about it, like Wendy is the name of his daughter, and the restaurant is named after his daughter. But Carl's Jr. is the child. There is no real Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is Carl's Jr. You see what I'm saying?
What?
I'm saying that so Wendy's is named after Wendy, his daughter.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. is not named after an actual son who's Carl Jr. It's named after Carl Sr., which means that Carl's Jr. is the child.
But
That's what I'm saying.
I thought Carl's Jr. came off of there was like an original fast food place called Carl's. And then they made it into a franchise, and then those sort of like Miguel's Jr., where like it was originally a restaurant that was just Miguel's, and then they made him into a bunch of fast food places, made him into Miguel's.
But for me, I think it's because Miguel's has a Miguel Sr. and Carl's there is no.
They don't call it Miguel's Sr. They just call it Miguel.
But Miguel's Jr. existed before Miguel's did. Like the fact, Miguel's.
I know, but I'm just making a comparison.
No, but what I'm saying,
but Carl's was like how McDonald's was like just like a one little shop, one little shop in like fucking Burbank or wherever it started. Like Carl's Jr. was just Carl's. Wait, no, it was Hardee's originally.
Oh, it was. Oh,
it was Hardee's originally.
Oh, never mind.
So then, where the fuck does Carl's Jr.
That's what I'm
come
saying.
in?
It's the child.
But why? Why did they? I always wonder like why they changed the name to and it's only on the West Coast because all over the East Coast and the Midwest it's all Hardee's. Yeah. So why Carl's Jr. over on the West? Nick, pull it up on Wikipedia. Why don't you?
The fuck you think I was just doing right now, bro?
You know why? Think about You know why? Because it's more entertaining to hear someone from Boston say the word Hardee's, right? Hardee's. Pick me up a boy good Hardee's. It is more fun to imagine them.
So what do we got?
So what it says here, what we're looking at here is they originally opened up a restaurant in Anaheim called Carl's Drive-In Barbecue.
Okay.
And in 56, they opened the first two Carl's Jr. restaurants, so named because they were a smaller version of Carl's Drive-In Barbecue Restaurant.
So I was right.
I thought it was a child. I thought it was meant to be that it was a child.
To be fair to Riley, I also thought it was like a child, and there was like a senior Carl around somewhere who had been like displaced.
Yeah, I felt like maybe they couldn't have children, so instead of gifting her a child, he gifted her a fast food restaurant.
No. See, I was right again. See.
What do you mean again?
See.
Like you were right on this one.
Because I
But
was
what
right
else
about
would
the
you-
conversation we had yesterday. So
The one where I was right? Is that what we're talking
No, the
about?
one where I was right. And then see, this only proves that I'm right again, which means I'm right on most things.
But in that other conversation, we both agreed that I was right, so I don't understand.
No, we didn't.
Well, you literally did. yesterday.
I didn't agree that you were right. When did I agree that you were right?
During the conversation.
No, we didn't.
Even in the video I posted where you're saying you're right, Riley, I posted that. You can go back and watch the video.
I've watched the video like 10 times today. Dude.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
Yeah, 2 plus 2 does equal
2
4.
plus 2
Until
equals
it
4.
doesn't.
Until
it doesn't.
No.
2
no.
plus 2 equals 4.
What do you mean until it doesn't? There is no until it doesn't because it will always equal that.
We can't get back in. I do want.
I can't have this conversation again.
I can't. Yeah, we talked about this. We literally talked about this for like an hour yesterday.
I think the only reason you guys stopped is because like I was showing you guys like the video and stuff I took of it.
Yeah, because then we were both just like, "Oh, this is pretty cool."
But so then what is Hardee's then?
Yeah.
I don't see anything
why
here
the
about
change into Hardee's? Because I
Hardee's.
thought Hardee's was the original, so I guess it was starting in California. So why then, when they moved to the East Coast, they changed it to Hardee's?
I don't see anything here about Hardee's.
Do
to
Control F.
To be honest with you, let's see. Hardy, right?
No,
No,
DEE.
EE.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, so it has its own separate Wikipedia page.
Interesting.
What the fuck?
Maybe.
Apparently, they're both owned by the same conglomerate company that owns Carl's Jr. It looks like that is what I'm reading.
Okay, but it's the
So
same
that's
exact menu,
it?
right?
No,
It's
it's
the same
literally-
logo.
It's literally the same logo, same menu. It's literally just Carl's Jr. but called Hardee's.
The star looks less happier on the Hardee's
Let me
one.
see.
I like the star more on the
I think
Carl's
that's just
Jr.
the
one.
new logo.
Oh, that's horrible.
With Carl's
I know
one
they
to
took away the
compare.
dimples.
Ruin everything.
Dude, it's because they hate us.
It's because they hate us.
They hate us,
It's because they
bro.
hate us. They want to make the star on Carl's Jr. sexy.
Like.
This is becoming like a So why is it the Carl's Jr. star can be sexy, but the blue M&M has to be a fat pig?
Exactly.
Tell me why that.
Exactly. They
Tell me why I
hate
can't
us.
jerk off to the green M&M anymore. Okay, that's the real problem.
But like, it's like why they stopped making everything fun from the
Yeah.
early 2000s, bro.
Yeah.
It's because they hate us.
Yeah.
And they want everything to be this It's like sort of like brutalist architecture, but now it's like brutalist like marketing.
It's like techno brutalist.
Yeah, dude. It's sad.
They took away the playground in Burger King
Mm-hmm.
and McDonald's, and I cannot jerk off to the green M&M.
So true.
Okay, they got
So
rid of
true.
the beefy 5-layer burrito at Taco Bell used to be 89 cents,
Yep. Now it's like
and now
what,
I can't jerk off to the green M&M anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think it's because they hate us. I think it's because they want us to like stop thinking.
Yeah, because they hate us. They see us as worker bees and cattle. They see us as workhorses, and they just want us to focus on working and consuming. And so when you stop making things fun, like McDonald's, when you stop making it fun, all it becomes is a food place where you get food. And they've created such a name for themselves after making themselves fun and reminding us of our childhood and whatnot. We still go there to eat.
Yeah.
No matter what they change, we will still go there to consume their delicious chicken McNuggets and buy the Minecraft meal. You know? You know, as long as they keep doing little shit like that, yeah, we will still do it because they know that they've got us by the nuts.
Well, they know we're not going to go anywhere else. That's what I'm saying. Where they can they can do whatever they want because they know there's no alternative for us. We can't do anything else.
Exactly.
We have no choice but to participate.
I mean, we could just not go there anymore and just like make steak at
That's true. It's so
home,
easy to not eat at McDonald's. It's
but-
easier and cheaper and better.
But it is delicious.
Yeah.
You know, McDonald's, like, their fries.
Oh, the best.
Notch,
The best.
Top notch.
They
you know?
grow like a specific, like they like a scientifically engineered a potato.
Although I am mad that that they know that they don't add the little brown soggy fries that are like extra salty.
The little ones that come out at the little end of the bag.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Those
they're
are
like extra salty. Those were my favorite, dude. Yeah, they were all chewy and
Yeah,
shit.
you need like an entire glass of water after eating one of them.
Oh, bro, but like, yeah, they took those away because they hate us, bro. They took away the soggy fry in the McDonald's fries, and now I can't jerk off to the green.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, fool. That's what I'm talking about. I can't even bust her sexy ass no
For
more.
real, dude. They took away her high heels, dude.
Yeah, she's not even in fishnets no more.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I gotta jerk off to the red one now. The one that gets the envelope in the movie theaters.
Yeah, dude. You don't really see a lot of good M&M's commercials. I used to see them all over the TV, but now it's like just strictly movie theaters.
And it's strictly the one where he's like, "This is your mission," and he's like, "No, this is an envelope."
Yeah, it's like oh, it's an M&M's movie. I used to get high for that as a kid. I thought they were actually making an M&M's movie.
That's such a little good thing to think.
I think that would be pretty cool of them to do, make like an actual M&M's movie.
Okay,
because the characters have a lot of like character.
There's a lot of lore to like the
exactly, and like that's another thing. In like the 90s and early 2000s, there was so much M&M's merch. Like there was so much cool M&M's shit, but because they became so big and everybody knows M&M's and eats M&M's, they don't need that anymore.
That's true.
They don't need the marketing. They've reached such a level where they don't need marketing.
And it's the same thing with fast food, where it's like they've reached such a level of like, you know, like the popularity that they don't even need to make their restaurant be appealing to anyone anymore because we'll just eat it anyways. It doesn't matter. And also, I was watching a video about this. Like a big factor of why they decorated the restaurants in a certain way was solely because like they wanted to make it entertaining to children, right? And now like people have less children, so they don't. It's not as marketed towards them anymore.
True. Now it's more like they're just banking off the nostalgia factor.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's why Starbucks has never had to make themselves fun.
True.
You know, they've always been like these, like just these cubes with the green mermaid on it.
Yeah.
You know, that's literally it. Why did they choose that as a logo?
Yeah, Starbucks feels like you're in like an underwater Doc Martin always. That's kind of like that's the best way I could describe like inside of a Starbucks.
But like, it's like I don't know, dude. It's like they used to want to make the world fun. Like, but even with just how they made malls, like malls are so shitty now. Like, I don't even want to go to the mall. But like you remember how Ontario Mills looked as a kid?
I do.
It was like one big playground.
Yeah. I remember.
They had like the giant plastic fruits just hanging off of the ceiling. Could kill anybody at any moment. That was the fun.
You remember how the yellow and green tint of the Tyler Mall?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But that's no longer there.
No longer nothing.
But
you have to remember that they never made things pretty and aesthetic because they liked us either. It was always about what was going to make us the most money, and right now, boring makes the most money.
No, I don't think it makes the most money. I think, like you said, like people don't have a choice. Also, they don't make it pretty anymore because people can just buy shit on Amazon.
That's true.
So there's no reason to make shit look pretty or look good anymore. It's just people are just gonna buy shit on Amazon. If they need something, then they'll go to the mall.
Okay. Yeah, and I think I will say to give credence to your earlier point about them hating us, the only reason why I do kind of agree with that on some level is because, so I get it, right? If you're building a new McDonald's and you just want to make it as cheaply and as easy as possible, yeah, make some like brutalist capitalist hellscape that looks like the inside of a cell phone. Fine. But what they're doing now is they're taking the old fun McDonald's and deliberately spending time and money to make them look boring as shit. Have you seen that video? It's like the evolution of the McDonald's in Buena Park.
Yeah.
You're right. And it's like they're taking time and money. It takes more effort and more time and more money and more resources
to make it shit.
Exactly. So
they could have just kept it the way it was.
Yes. So then that feels like it is a deliberate fuck you to the consumer.
It is, dude. It's like a subliminal fuck you.
Kind of.
It's definitely so, but because they're not like out and about saying like, oh, we hate you all.
Because that's the thing is like, yeah, like we don't care that like the food is killing us and they don't care about us. All we want you to do is make it fun.
Yeah,
that's it.
But no, they like the funnest thing to come out of McDonald's recently was the Minecraft meal, because they made an adult version, and then we could get like the little fucking Minecraft toys. But again, fucking Minecraft movie was made for adults. It wasn't really made for children.
That's true.
It's like we grew up with Minecraft. Came out when I was like fucking like 9 years old or something like that. No, probably not 9.
Did you see the Minecraft movie?
No, I know Jake saw the Minecraft movie. I did not like the toy that I got with the Minecraft meal.
What toy did you get?
It was. Do you remember what it was, Tristan? It was the little.
You got the duck.
It was like the pink
duck
duck
lady.
girl with the dress. I was.
Yeah.
I wanted like the hat or something.
I think you wanted the drink, the potion.
The potion. Let me take a look at those real quick. Actually.
It was like the orange drink, but it was like a potion. See, I got the zombie Hamburglar, which I was very happy with. That
sounds fun.
And then all of a sudden, for some reason, like I looked under my seat the other day, there was a Grimace egg. I don't know where that.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Yeah, dude. Somebody put a Grimace egg in my car. Is it a threat? Could be. Remember the whole thing with the Grimace shake?
Oh,
The whole meme.
The Grimace shake was very good. That
was a good meme.
Grimace was always my favorite as a kid, though.
But I'm talking about the memes. I like the memes. The memes were
The memes
funny.
of Grimace?
Where they would drink the Grimace shake and then they would act like it was like possessing them and killing them.
Yeah.
I thought those were very funny. Those were very creative.
Yes.
That was what I liked about it. And so putting the Grimace egg in my car, I am seeing as a threat. That they're
like I'm coming
to kill you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna possess you and then kill you.
Okay.
Maybe it was the person who siphoned my gas.
Yeah, well, okay, so first of all, what happened to Ronald McDonald's clique, right? He had like a don't hang outside because the gang outside kind of thing, right? And
Bro, what happened to Ronald McDonald?
That's what I was about to say. Yes.
Yes. You don't even see him in the commercials anymore. It's just like, oh yeah, we're a happy mixed race family and we love McDonald's and it's.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
Okay, well I'm just saying. Okay, that's what it's like in all the commercials.
I would like a happy mixed race family to have a giant clown come up from behind.
See, that would make it better. That would make it 100% better.
I don't think anyone would even care about the race of the family if there was like a giant purple man.
I'm not saying I care about it. I'm just saying that's
You're just pointing out
it's in all the commercials.
Which, to be fair, I do have to agree with you that is very clearly what we see in commercials.
Yes, 100%. But like, yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that, But like, that's all you see in the commercials. They took away Ronald McDonald.
They did take away Ronald McDonald.
That's what I care about.
Yeah.
They took away Ronald McDonald. They took away I guess in Burger King you do still see the Burger King guy. Mm-hmm. But how often do you see a Burger King commercial?
What if Ronald McDonald was actually just like their albino son? Like if Ronald McDonald was the interracial couple's light-skinned son?
That would make sense because he's got an afro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. I could see that. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, me too.
That would make me very happy.
Yeah.
But they completely took away Ronald McDonald.
Can we get Ronald McDonald and just replace him with like an albino black dude?
I'm down for that.
I think that would rule.
Yeah, hair's red too.
Exactly.
So yeah,
exactly.
That works. McDonald's, if you're listening, which we know you are.
And they call him Ronnie.
Yeah.
He's Ronnie. Ronnie McDonnie now.
Ronnie McDonnie. Look at him come again, Ronnie McDonnie. You want another burger, boy?
Oh, he got a job now. This is just the do you remember the so there was like an old, I remember like Chappelle had like a skit about this on Chappelle's show, right? Because there was like some, like, the marketing is insane. I forget what it was supposed to be, like a targeted ad to black people for McDonald's. And I think his name was Calvin.
Where the black guy becomes like a manager.
Yeah.
He's like, man, he's really making it up.
Yeah,
in the world.
exactly. Yeah, and then like Chappelle had a skit where it's like, Calvin got a job, we gotta rob his ass. But no, we got to do Ronnie.
That'd be a funny skit.
That would be a good skit.
Ronnie McDonnie. But I'll play the albino son.
Okay.
I'll get a perm for it.
Oh, and he's dating Hardy, and her dad Carl Sr. is upset about it.
Hardy would be a guy. Ronnie McDonnie would be gay.
Okay.
Because it's 2025, so we have to add that into the marketing.
We need to see them kiss as they eat the burger.
Yeah. No. See, Ronnie would have a Hardee's burger in his hand, and then Hardy would have a McDonald's burger in his hand, and then they would intertwine arms.
Okay.
And they would
Okay.
eat the burger.
That's beautiful.
Intertwining arms. I think that would be a beautiful love story.
Okay. I would like that.
And then Wendy is Ronnie's ex. She's like crying in the back, and she's like watching as it happens.
just like a fat white girl in like Cookie Monster pajamas.
yeah, exactly.
You
With, like,
motherfucking Ronnie.
with like red pigtails. Yeah. I like that.
She's in flip flops and just like they're a Waffle House.
They're not even in a McDonald's or a Hardee's. They're somewhere completely different.
Well, you're not gonna take care of your kids.
It's like, shut up, bitch! I'm with my man now. It's like in what's it called? We should do a podcast movie on fuck, what's that movie? What's
A gay interracial fast food movie.
No, it's the one where the white guy is in blackface the whole time.
Soul Man.
Soul Man.
See Thomas Howell.
We have to do a podcast episode on Soul Man.
I'm down.
That movie is hilarious.
We should do a full blackface series. Yeah, we should start with like the jazz singer and end at Tropic Thunder.
Yes, yeah. Tropic Thunder
An
was
8-part let him watch blackface.
So see, this one's from the 1930s. It's a minstrel show.
We're just doing Birth of a Nation.
Yeah. I think just the history. See, on Let 'Em Watch, we're a movie podcast. So we should be talking about the history of movies, dude.
We're doing all the movies, guys.
Yeah. We don't discriminate. We'll do every single movie ever in existence.
It's like that meme where it's like the guy watching like 1800s basketball, and it's like, when does Braun show up?
But yeah, dude, I think Birth of a Nation would be a good one. We could do that one. Then we could do like Schindler's List,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see. There's a new Birth of a Nation.
I remember that.
There's a new one.
Do you want to maybe do like a back-to-back? We'll do another double feature.
Yo, yeah, we could do the original Birth of a
Mm-hmm.
Nation, and then the new Birth of a Nation. I think that one's about the.
It's not a remake, I assume.
No. No, I think it's about the Nat Turner Revolution. Is that who it was?
Yeah, Nat Turner Rebellion.
Nat Turner Rebellion. Yeah. I think it's about that. I think it's like they just went around like killing a bunch of slave owners.
That actually happened.
Nat Turner's Rebellion.
They really did that?
Yeah, they did.
I thought they made that up for the Tupac song.
No, dude, no, that actually happened. They just went around and just like killed like every single white person they saw. Props to them.
Yeah,
You know.
I respect. I respect anyone with a lot of hate in their heart, be it warranted or
True.
unwarranted. The dedication to hating, I respect.
No, see, I'm fine with them hating, but they got to take action. That's what I want to see.
Like Malcolm, we just should do this movie, but like one of my favorite scenes in a movie of all time is when in Malcolm X, when the white girl comes up to him and she's like, I just want to say I feel really bad for what my ancestors did, and I want to be. What can I do to be a good white person? And he's like, nothing.
Malcolm X, I respect Malcolm X a lot.
I like pre Mecca. Like Malcolm X, like hating white people. Malcolm X.
Yeah, like pre Nation of Islam.
Yeah, I much like no Nation of Islam. Malcolm X.
No, but it wasn't even like it wasn't like purely hating white people, but he was just like segregation is okay. Like he was. Oh, actually, no. I guess. Yeah. No, that was like where he was like.
He was like segregation is okay as long as we can talk during our movies. As long as we can talk in our section of the movie.
As long as we can play music as loud as we want to on the bus.
As long as we can be on FaceTime in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
Then I think this whole thing can work out. That really
on
is
the bus, dude. As long as we can be on FaceTime anywhere ever.
While working the checkout aisle at AM PM.
No, dude. Fucking what's his name at work legitimately does that. When he's cashiering.
Who?
He's on lot. He's dude always cheesing, dude always smiling.
Oh, not Henry. Chris, I think.
No. Oh, Mexican guy. He's always on the TikTok lives.
Oh, Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah, Elvis. He's like, he almost got in trouble. Diana told me, she was like, have you seen Elvis on the phone? Like, obviously I have, but I was like, no, why? I was wrong. And she's like, cause like he's just like talking on the phone the whole time he's cashiering, and like if he gets caught with that, then I get in trouble. Like, Elvis, what are you doing, dude? Like, why are you talking on the phone while you're cashiering? It doesn't make sense to me.
You've never seen him like streaming on TikTok live in like the tree lot?
Oh, I have. Oh, I 100%.
What is he making a video about? It's Home Depot. Like, what is he?
He's just he'll just be on TikTok live.
What's
talking to whatever followers he has.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think they make money off of it.
Oh, all right. If he's making money.
Because you can make money off of TikTok. We were talking about this the other night.
Oh, we were. You're right.
You could make money off it. Like whatever followers you have, they will send you a little donation.
So which one of them's getting married?
Kai.
The younger one.
With the
Yeah.
Mustang.
Younger Asian guy.
How old is he?
What, you said mustache?
Mustang. He has the Mustang, right? The old car. He has the old Mustang, doesn't he?
No, not an old Mustang. He had an old Millennium.
Okay. Either way. How old is he?
22, I believe.
Is he getting married?
He's 22. Yeah, he's 1 year older than my sister.
That's crazy. That's insane.
That's how things used to be. That's literally normal, other than our generation and maybe millennials.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really not.
It's weird because we, like, if we could live that lifestyle, if we could have that age of marriage and live the same lifestyle previous generations did, I would agree with you.
I
But
mean,
because...
they both have pretty good jobs.
Okay.
That's all I think it is.
Because, yeah, I think the reason why we're marrying later is because we don't have access to the same, like, wealth and resources that the previous generations did.
I mean, not necessarily. I think our generation is so completely different than older ones. Like,
No. I'm saying so.
like,
No,
the way
like
that women and men react to each other and act with each other is so completely different than previous.
no, but I'm saying like statistically, we don't have access to the same wealth that like boomers
Yeah,
did.
I know, but I don't think that that's why people.
I think it's absolutely why.
I don't think that that's why people aren't marrying. You know, I think it's because we now like rampant like regular sex has become so normalized. Like if you were a whore back in the 90s, you'd be like shot down immensely. But now we can't say anything about that because it's slut shaming. And if we say anything about that, then we're the bad guys.
I don't know. I think people are always. You know what? This is what my mom
Slut
said.
shaming was always normal.
No, okay. I just
it was seen as good.
something my mom said one time, and I won't like just to not give any like too much into family insight here. Although I guess I've talked about, but like she basically was just talking about my sister. And she was like, yeah, you know, back in the day, like, you know, you sleep with girls, you sleep with guys. We just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's what it was. I don't think that people were having less sex. I think it just wasn't
I'm
like
not saying
something.
People were having less sex, but or like that. I'm not saying that people were having less sex. Well, I mean, at a certain point they were, like probably pre-70s, they were having.
Oh, definitely,
they were
definitely.
having more sex than like 50s, 60s, and before that. But
Yeah.
But it's relatively. But I'm talking about our generation specifically. The way that men and women interact with each other is so completely different. Mainly due to social media, because I mean, you like we don't have to interact with each other, and also like men specifically have become like almost autistic around women. And women have also gotten an extremely high head on them. Most women have gotten an extremely high head on themselves, to where they won't give certain guys a chance. They've created such high standards that they won't. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a internet retard, but like nice guys, like dudes that will actually treat them right and shit like that. Like it just doesn't. They won't give those guys a chance.
I think it's more. It just to me, I think it's.
And they also don't settle down as easily as they did.
I would say women have higher standards now because they can now have a job. So like previously, I think that what.
Had a job since the 40s.
No, it wasn't like normal for like both parents to work to like the 70s.
No, I understand that.
So so what I'm saying is like I think that now, because previously, right, a woman would marry a man because his job would be able to provide for the both of them. But now that same woman doesn't have to settle down with that guy who maybe she wouldn't have if he didn't have a job, because she can just go get a job and provide all those things he'd be able to provide for her.
The morals were completely different too. Like a lot of women wouldn't focus on that. They would focus on the love aspect first, and then it would go into like because back then guys could just get a job that could provide for us.
That's what I'm saying. And no, but I'm saying and the women
changed after women were given the right to work.
Yeah, I know, because the women now have access. They all the things a man would have provided for them, they just now provide for themselves.
Well, no, the economy completely changed after women were given the right to work, because now, instead of a job having to provide you a salary which could provide for a whole family, now it can provide you a salary where two people are now working in
Yeah.
Not one person.
Yeah.
So now all the pricing changes, and it specifically changed after 1971 when we got off the gold standard.
But what I'm saying is that woman who previously would have married that guy because his one job could provide for the family, now is like, oh, well, I can just provide those things for myself, and I just won't have a family if I don't want to.
But I watch all these videos of these old couples where they don't talk about that. They talk about how much they fucking love each other. It's like they've been together for 50 years. And they simply talk about just how much they love.
Well, it's because you're watching the videos where it's the couples, but they're not talking all.
In love, yes.
No, I know, but I'm saying that they're not talking all the couples that are divorced.
But I know, but that's a completely different situation. But I do believe that happened a lot more back in the day.
I feel like
that happened a lot more where they could be completely poor, but they would still get married and have children, and be in love. Because love was just a completely was thought of so differently than it is today.
I think we think about love more than we did back then. I think back then it was more.
Today?
Yeah.
No.
100%. I think it was way more. I know, dude. I think it was way more normal and socially accepted in previous times, in the previous generations, to marry for land, for wealth, for social mobility. I think it was absolutely more normal.
Okay, I'm talking mid 1800s to the 1960s.
Yeah, I think it still was probably more normal for a girl to marry a guy if he was going to have a good job or if he came from a good family or.
But there's way more examples of marrying for love back then than it is today, because less people are falling in love nowadays. Less people are even worrying about that, which is sad to me, because all everybody's so focused on their careers and on money and on everything else, and they're getting married and having kids at a way later time. And like you said, because we don't have the access to the money, we have to focus on those things.
Yeah.
Which is not our fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's on these companies. It's on the government. It's on everything.
Which it really does make you wonder, what are Mexican people doing right that they're able to still do that, and they're pumping them out.
Because
what are they doing right?
They fall in love. They fall in love and don't use condoms because they're Catholic, and they have 20 children,
mm-hmm.
and but they're in love and they stay together so long.
Okay, have you met a Mexican couple? They're not in love. They're in
Absolutely.
Really.
Yes, I've found so. I've seen. I think that they're one of the Latino population is one of the most loving, at least when it comes to couples.
Maybe loving, but every Mexican family that I've known is the dad cheated on the mom once every 3 months or so, but I don't think that's what love is, though.
No, that's not what love is.
I think because I don't think love is not getting divorced because you think you'll go to hell if you do.
No. I don't think it's that way at all. But I do believe that, I do believe there is some semblance in them staying together, at least for their family, and still loving each other.
I think a lot of Mexican couples are together for the same reason that my mom stayed together with my dad for so long. And the reason is, and I quote, he fixes the cars sometimes.
Right.
I would genuinely be willing to wager.
I don't know. I think there are a lot more examples, at least with like the Mexican.
So you would say that Mexicans are the most loving couples?
I would say so. Yeah.
Who do you think is the least loving couples?
Oh. Okay. But I mean on the contrast on that note.
You were gonna say Czechoslovakians, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Czechoslovakian.
Mm-hmm.
I do see a lot of examples of very loving couples.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Amongst Czechoslovakians.
Amongst Czechoslovakians, and I believe, but on that contrast, I do see a lot of Czechoslovakians cheating on both ends, both guys,
Mm-hmm.
the guys and the
Mm-hmm.
girls. Both male and female
Mm-hmm.
Czechoslovakians.
Did you see Kanye had all those Czechoslovakians outside of P. Diddy's Hollywood Square, and they were chanting?
Dude, I did. Did you see all the
Heil Hitler.
Czechoslovakians in Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah, but they were still chanting. Imagine going to watch the UFC fights and just watching. Imagine seeing 20 black dudes in tank tops.
Czechoslovakians,
Excuse me.
dude.
Seeing 20 Czechoslovakian men come outside in like tank tops, yelling "Heil Hitler." Imagine not knowing. Imagine not knowing any of that, having no context, not knowing that much about Kanye, haven't heard the song,
Yeah.
and just seeing 20.
Like you're just not on the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're just seeing like 20 black dudes coming to Buffalo Wild
It's just
Wings.
yelling "Heil Hitler," No, not only yelling but chanting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just be like, man, times are changing.
Yeah, imagine being like, yeah. Like, it's you take your grandpa, he's like, I'll really come around to these black folks.
But you know what? These guys are all right.
I'm starting to warm up to them.
Yeah, that's how we solve racism, dude.
It's by getting black dudes to chant Heil Hitler.
Yeah, dude, yeah. He's the unifying force. Dude.
Mm-hmm. It does seem to be the consensus on Reels. It does seem to be.
It really does, dude.
Maybe
Well, there's the old adage of amongst like right wing groups is like they're like, if you want to be like our friend, or you want to be like within this group, like we don't care what race you are as long as you are also racist.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like with Caleb, dude. Like Caleb, I think is sometimes more racist than all of us.
Yeah, 100%.
Like he is like he said some of the most like racist jokes. He said some of the most racist like reels in our group chat. Like I think, and that's what makes it work.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's racism.
yeah. I think racism. They're thinking of it wrong. It's really a unifying force. I mean, think of the '90s. Everybody was saying racist jokes to each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you had a Chinese friend, you could say like whatever Chinese joke you had, and then he would shoot you back with a white person joke, and you guys would laugh and then hug and kiss and share a drink together.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, I say one thing about a Somalian.
Mm-hmm. I quote one FBI crime statistic.
Exactly.
I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad.
Did you see that video? I think I sent it in the chat where it's like the guy guessing all the races, and it's like the white dude. And he's like, I'm gonna say German, maybe Dutch, some Germanic. I'm going German. Okay, Somali, and then just like, okay, Eastern European, Polish, maybe Albanian. I'm going to go Albanian, Somali.
Yeah, Somalian. Yeah. That was a good video. I think you sent it.
I did send that video.
That was fun. That was a good one. I like that.
All right, where are we at for time?
Let's see. I kind of fell in the pants
I feel like
here.
we went on a little too long, to be honest.
Oh, it's only an hour 33.
All right, yeah, so we wrap it up.
Yeah.
I wish the camera was still on. I would love to be able to point to it. I was actually
Yeah,
really looking
yeah.
forward to that.
Yeah, how much time do you think we got, like, realistically?
What were the bars at when you turned on the camera? 3 out of 4. And when did we notice that the camera was off? Like 50 minutes in, I think. It was 50 minutes in.
50 minutes, yes.
I noticed though. I mean, once you charge it, you can look at the footage and see. Like,
I'm gonna estimate like 30 minutes, but we'll see once we charge up the camera. Or
yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll just have to. We'll bring in like what's it called, an extension cord or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like,
Okay. Oh, is have it plugged in the entire time?
yeah.
Okay.
Just have it, yeah. So
Okay, I like that. I like that better.
That works.
Okay, well, this has been the first half of the watchable episode of Let 'Em Watch.
At least we got most of it this time, as opposed to 3 minutes.
So
I feel like this has been really bad. Am I wrong? I think I was really tired. I feel like
Really bad.
I feel like my
Like, the podcast
performance
has been
my
bad.
performance has not been.
Really, you are too self-conscious of yourself.
You're right.
And it's not only self-conscious, but like you are too negative on yourself.
You're right.
And you need to not be. You need to remember what I told you?
Hmm.
That every morning you need to wake up, you need to tell yourself positive reinforcement.
You might as well tell me to wake up and suck another man's cock. That kind of thinking.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. But the other man needs to be you.
Okay.
You need to be sucking your own wiener every morning.
I see. If I was gonna suck my own wiener, I would be looking at my own wiener and being like, "It's so small." You know what I mean? I would just be complaining. We would both be complaining, me sucking each other off.
But you need to stop doing that.
Mhm.
You say, "Man, I've got a hog on. I've got a nice big juice."
Oh, I've got a hog. He ain't no prize winner, but it's a hog. I got a Wilbur. All right, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, Wilbur, Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's perfectly fine. And you just need to. I hate hearing you say negative things about yourself because you don't deserve that,
Hmm.
especially to yourself. Like I said the other day, if what you say in your head, if somebody else said it to you,
Hmm.
it would not be okay.
Mhm.
You would probably want to fight that.
But you know why it's harder for me? Because if somebody said those things to me, I would insult them back with equally mean things, and I can't say that things to
I
myself.
know,
You know?
but you don't want to hear that stuff from other people.
Yeah.
So why do you constantly say it to yourself?
I think it's just instinctive.
So you need to change that. Because your life is going to get so much better and your mindset is going to be so much better and your philosophy on life is going to be so much better when you're not constantly telling yourself like, "Oh, I'm a piece of shit."
Hmm. I didn't say it was a piece of shit. I just thought my performance on the pod was bad.
But it's not just that. It's like all the time I'm hearing you say negative shit about yourself.
Well, because when you start thinking positively, then bad things happen.
That's not true at all.
Buddy. Tristan.
What?
Let me tell you about what life looks like. Yeah, take it from I tell you what. Yeah, take it from an expert. You know what I mean? Take it away, Penny.
I'm sure things will get better. When it's going to happen, I don't know, but we'll see.
Do you tell yourself positive things every day?
I try.
Do you think positively?
Do I think positively?
Yeah.
I've been trying to think more positively lately, I would say.
Okay. That's good.
Even if it's not like, I would say like positive thoughts, it's just, I would guess it's sort of a mindset of like, oh, I guess like, fuck it, like whatever, you know what I mean?
But even if bad things happen, you can still think positive.
Like what? Like thank
Because
God.
bad things are going to happen anyway.
Yeah, and you should just keep going in spite of them.
Yeah.
Keep going, yes, but like thinking of things in positive ways.
Mm.
Like there is a reason for these things to happen, or there is a positive spin on everything. On everything that goes on, there is something good that comes out of it.
Hmm.
I mean, on the contrast, out of good things that happen also, there are bad things that come out of it.
There are.
But it's in your choice on how to view those things.
Mm.
It's like Marcus Aurelius says, that it's not the situation that is bad, but your attitude towards it.
I feel like I kind of like, the more I learned about Roman emperors and how they got those jobs, I feel like it really kind of like discredited my view of him.
But Marcus didn't write that for it to be published. That was like his personal journal.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like, Nick. I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way about the emperors that I feel like a lot of the emperors just kind of seem to fall into that job. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like historically, the Roman emperors, it really just seems like that job is just kind of a job that like, it seems like it like cosmic. You end up like, you get that job occurs cosmically. Like it really just seems like a lot of those guys that kind of accidentally got that job.
I think that gives them more credence.
Why?
Especially when it comes to philosophy, because they have more of like the layman's mindset.
Mm.
So when it comes to philosophy, I believe that's one of the reasons I like sort of discredit Plato a little bit, because he was like a senator and he was like a rich guy.
No, I'm not saying that those guys weren't also rich guys. What I'm saying is like, okay, like, so for example, like when they killed Caligula, right? They named who's the emperor after Caligula? Claudius. They named Claudius emperor because he was like the nearest family relative. And by nearest family relative, I don't mean like closest related. I mean he was the closest person in the room who was related to Caligula.
Philosophy specifically, I don't think there's any like notable philosophy that came from Claudius.
No. I'm not talking about philosophy though. But I'm giving you an example of how that job ends up being bestowed on someone.
I know, but that shouldn't discredit their philosophical viewpoints.
Also, Claudius was actually pretty. I mean, philosophically, I don't think so, but he was a good emperor. He actually kind of ran his shit.
Marcus Aurelius was like.
He was the last of the 5 good emperors.
Yeah. He was a philosopher king.
Yeah, he was the last good one.
And he was the last good one, because then once Augustus came in, then you're like, not Augustus.
No, Augustus. No, you're thinking of what was his son's name?
Commodus. Commodus. Yes.
Everything up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that can be said about Marcus's raising of him as well.
You can, truly.
But I mean, also, growing up like that. I mean,
yeah.
Who's real? I mean, growing up as an emperor's son.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really going to?
Are you really not going to be like a complete shithead?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
That's what I've said before. Is like Commodus in real life was just kind of a party bro.
Yeah.
Like he was just like a happy dad hat kind of like Nelk Boys fan.
Yeah, but like I don't like Marcus's philosophy is it gives such a different viewpoint on everything that goes on in life, and especially since it was his personal journal, like just shit that he was thinking, that he just wrote down. Like it wasn't meant to be published, it wasn't meant to be said to anybody, it wasn't meant, it was just stuff that he was saying to himself.
Do you think perhaps that the Meditations were actually written by a pen that was invented after the Meditations would have been written?
It was written in ballpoint.
I used to have a joke about. I've always wanted to bring it back, but I had a joke about going back in time to molest Hitler, and that I would like unzip my pants, and I'd be like, "This is for Anne Frank," and he'd be like, "Who is Anne Frank?" And I'd be like, "It's a girl who wrote a diary," depending on who you ask.
It's a girl whose dad wrote a diary, and they made me read it in the 2nd grade.
But yeah, the joke. Yeah, that was like the.
That's a good one.
I feel like people, even though you're molesting Hitler, that was the point of the joke to me. Was that the whole joke? I would be like, guys, remember, I'm molesting Hitler. You know what I mean? That was like kind of the whole like point. But it only worked like once.
You should just keep doing it.
Okay, and try it again. I need to like punch it up a little bit. Mm-hmm.
So for the laughs.
Yeah.
Post it under Reels and TikTok.
Mm. Make sure to record it for all of our listeners out there.
Just pointed at nothing.
Yeah, the listeners don't know this, but I did point to the camera.
Yeah. So we were pointing at you guys.
We're always pointing at you.
And when we close out in a minute or so,
Mhm.
we'll point at the camera. So when we do close out, just imagine us pointing at you.
Pointing directly at you. I do it. Yeah. Can I plug some shows real quick?
Yes, the
Okay.
plugs in.
So on Wednesday the 28th? Let me look up the day. I'm sorry, just give me a moment. If you guys just let them watch real quick while I look up the day for Wednesday. Yeah, so Wednesday the 28th, I will be at the Doll Hut in Anaheim at 7 performing this show for Feed That Funny. Thursday the 29th, I will be at Back to the Grind doing their showcase. And all the way on June 21st, I will be at High Point Brewing Co. in San Dimas. So if you can come out to any of those shows, I would really appreciate it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right.
Shall we?
This has been the first part of a recorded episode of Let 'Em Watch.
Mm-hmm.
This has been Nick Jenkins.
Riley Adams.
Tristan Andrews.
Let him watch.
Let 'em
Oh, wait,
watch.
we have to point. I'm sorry. Let him watch.
Let 'em watch.
Let 'em